Hello, welcome to Friday Night Strike. I'm your host, Night Strike, and yes, we're late. Because reasons. I don't want to get into them. And no, I wasn't playing video games. So anybody that says I was playing video games, well, you just don't know everything, do you? So, there you go. But, I'm here. We'll see what happens. Am I sending links out? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to send links out. No. So, I didn't do the Thursday Night Strike because, well, also reasons. There was Matt was doing the chat, the debate chat, so we were watching that. So there you go. I'm not sending links out to anyone, so if they want in, there you go. There you go. Jump in. I'm not sending them out. I'm not emailing people. Nope. Not tonight. So, there you go. You have anything you want to talk about, we can talk about it. But, again, that's it. Oh, goody. Guns and Barbecues here.
Well, thanks for that introduction.
Yeah. Well, I just want you to feel welcomed.
Definitely did. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, boy. So, what's going on with you?
Not a whole lot. Just got done doing some dishes to cook for a party tomorrow. So, going to be doing some shredded chicken, pulled chicken, whatever you want to call it, and smoked cheesy jalapeno hash browns.
You're just making me hungry. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Because I haven't eaten dinner yet, so there you go. Apparently, Mad Sexy is saying, call me when Night Strikes wakes up. Well, I'm not sleeping. I was busy doing something, so yeah. I'm not at liberty to disclose what I was doing, but I was busy doing stuff.
It involves a gun barrel and GunTube, and we're not going to go any further.
I think we need a little bit more context than that. And no.
Speaking of GunTube lube, go over to guntube.org and get yourself some GunTube lube from Night Strike. It can be used for professional.
I've only got like 9 bottles left.
You are interrupting my sales pitch here. I feel like Billy Mays with that other dude that would always interrupt with that really skinny one. Gosh.
You mean Vince?
I don't know. Nobody liked him.
Yeah, he also got in trouble with prostitutes as well.
Oh, that's terrific. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, this is an awkward silence.
I know. I'm tired. So.
Have you tried to resell that AR at all?
No, I don't think I'm going to sell it now because apparently, the prices have normalized again. So there's no point. So.
Have they really? When did that happen?
Well, PSA are selling ARs for $549 again. That's why. Even though this is the stainless steel barrel instead of the phosphated or nitrided barrel, but apparently that's not. People don't like the stainless steel barrel, I guess. Even though it's 1 in 7 twist, I don't understand that.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Although, I don't know. I got 3 uppers for, I think it was about $4.50 a piece on layaway at my local shop. So,
yeah, $4.50 is pretty high.
A lower, because that upper comes with it.
Does it come with a bolt carrier?
Yeah, but handle? If you figure they're selling for $5.50, after you get the lower, it'd only be $500 into a complete AR, 100% ready to go. I've got to get it's got the A2 front post, cast iron ding dong thing. But yeah, I don't remember if it comes with the rear sight or not.
Right. If it's not coming with the rear sight, I'm sorry to say, but I think you got hosed.
Yeah, but
the least they could have done was added a couple carry handles for that price.
Yeah, I actually did this before things were looking like they're going to normalize, though, or anything like that, just because I was like, well, if Trump loses the election, these things are going to skyrocket, and each of my kids wants me to make one for them for Christmas, so I was like, I better just go lay them away now, get the price locked in, and I'll roll the dice. If Trump loses, and it was a good choice, and if he wins, well, at least he won.
If he wins, we got 4 more years. If he loses, yeah, you might want to start. You might want to start that militia. Though I didn't say that. Who said that? Who said that?
My local shop, which I thought this was a little pricey too, which normally his prices aren't bad, but he has a PSA complete upper with the quad rail on it. Has the Magpul flip ups front and rear. The Magpul, what is it? CSR, whatever the heck's rear stock. Complete lower parts kit. And I want to say there's maybe a sling thrown in or something. There was all kinds of stuff with it. I was thinking about going and picking that up and making an extra AR, and just on the off chance that Trump did lose and things go through the roof, I could, take advantage and flip a gun.
Yes, Matt Sexy, I know I have a small crowd today. It's just how it goes tonight. People got tired of waiting, I guess.
Small crowd, small equipment, gun barrels, GunTube lube.
We had people commenting out there in the chat before I jumped in, but, hey, I've got stuff to do too. I can't always, be on time. It just kind of happens, man. Just kind of happens.
Who do you think you are, Matt, with hasty headlines? You don't get to be late.
Oh, no, I can be as late as I want. Because people just catch it on the replay anyway, so it doesn't matter. And, by the way, I've got the ads back on, so here's a blanket statement announcement. If you don't like ads, watch it on a computer with ad blocker, or don't watch the videos at all, because quite honestly, I'm tired of it. Either keep the ads or don't, because I tried going the other route with just the other way, and I saw no benefit.
So I see that we have South Texas AR guy joining us. So I hope that's
how's it going?
So
channel. I didn't want to interrupt.
No. So if you send me comments or emails about the ads, I'm just going to delete them from now on. Okay, I'm letting you know right now, just ahead of time, so you can't say I didn't say it.
Night Strike's cranky.
Very cranky. So we got South Texas AR guy, otherwise known as George or Jorge Cortez.
How's it going, guys? How's it going, chat? I can't see the chat because I'm on my phone, but I'm just waving everyone saying hello.
Yeah, you need to fix that with this Night Strike. Let us see the chat in the chamber.
I can't do that.
You can only do it like if you're on a computer.
Yeah.
You can have a different window.
Yeah.
One day I'll get a computer.
Okay,
Cool.
Rollis Carvelis is out there from Bluefield, West Virginia. Country roads.
So what's going on, guys?
Not much. Okay, so who we have out there that is active? Yeah, Rollis. I had them on for a reason, because I don't really have a job right now. So, yeah. That's why I had them on. But apparently people's viewing was more important than me. Trying to make it like 10 cents, because that's how much you normally get a month from all that stuff. But and whatever.
I was gonna have a question. I just want to ask a question, Night Strike. Since you were talking about ads, is the guy that posts the video is in control of the ads, or is it YouTube?
Okay, well, what you can do when you do live streaming. They do give you a button to insert ads into the video when you're live streaming. Through that control panel thing. You've seen the control panel before. They also allow you to do it before and after videos. Okay. Those are, and from what I've seen, those are really the only options you get.
Okay, because I've seen people like when they upload like a movie or a video, depending how long it is, they'll show like like if it's a movie, man, you have ads like every so many 5 minutes or 10 minutes and stuff, and you could see them. You could see the yellow dots on the track, and then of course you could see like if it's a video, they'll have like the ads like every so many minutes. It's kind of weird, that they do that.
Yeah, back in the day, before the adpocalypse, you were able to actually specify at what point in time ads would be on your videos. They gave you that where you could say put an ad here, here, and here. Okay, and well, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, because most of the time,
anybody that thinks otherwise hasn't been in the loop in a few years.
Yeah, because I could see like when there's a video, sometimes there's like 2 ads in the beginning. Then you watch the video, and then at the end of the video, there's an ad. I said, okay, I've seen that, But there's some that they'll put them like the beginning, the middle, and the end. And I was like, wow, it's a lot of ads, but I can understand.
If you use Firefox, if you use Google Chrome, or hell, even Microsoft Edge these days, there's this thing called ad block. Install it if you don't want to see ads on your computer. Okay, but if you're listening to it on the phone, don't listen to it on the phone if ads annoy you, because I don't care. I've ceased caring. I tried the other way, no benefit. I'm going back to just putting ads on everything, and if you don't like it, well,
yeah.
Well, I'll have roll call show you where the door is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about YouTube, it's gotta have ads unless you want to get subscribed to the.
I mean, unless you subscribe to YouTube Premium, to where your account doesn't see ads whatsoever, which I don't know, it's like $12 or $13 a month. I mean,
it's around there.
It's not that expensive, but if you're just a cheap ass or you see no benefit in it, then you really shouldn't complain.
If you put some cheese ads on it, you'll get plenty of hits.
Oh yeah, I know, But the problem is, I don't want Frenchies watching my videos because they don't apply to them.
No, it's usually the bread they go for, buddy. I could tell you that for a fact because we were in freaking Germany, and we're doing a NATO training thing, whatever. And here we are getting to the chow hall and getting our food, and the place where the bread is at, there's no bread. And I'm like, where the hell's the bread? And my battle buddy looks and he goes, to the side where the Frenchies are at. These bastards got like 7 or 8 fucking slices of fucking bread each. I'm like, you motherfucking Frenchie eating bastards. Why you guys gotta take all the fucking bread? Like, I went over there and yelled at them. I didn't give a shit.
They're like taking all the cheese and bread and wine, right?
but they do like cheese. You're right.
Yeah, they like cheese. They like cheese.
I say we give them the stinky blue cheese. Maybe they'll like that one.
No, I say we give them Limburger.
Limburger.
Ooh, yeah. That's
the stinkiest as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing today?
We're doing good.
Yeah, doing all right.
Doing good, Mario.
I'm doing well, sir. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Oh, by the way, I'm on the phone, so if somebody is hollering at me on the side chat, Hi, but I can't see you. Sorry.
Well, don't worry.
Same
Don't
here.
worry. We just have Matt out there. You know, you don't want me to say the rest of his name, so I won't say it.
Mad whatever. You can just say
yeah.
mad whatever. Yes.
Mad whatever. We've got West 10mm. We got New York Outcast. Sam of Anarchy 92's out there. You're pulling double duty, or at least you were until you got the link. Jay Monty's out there in the house. That's what he says.
Hey, G Monty.
Rolos Carvelis is out there. Who else we had out there? We had NY Outcast. Earlier we had Artisan Tony, Ozark Ralphie, and Gun Loving Grandpa, and M. Gabriel was out there. So there we go.
Cool.
And
That's awesome.
Mike Sykes from Louisville is out there. What's going on, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while.
Wow, from Louisville.
Yeah.
That's
No, it's actually said Louisville.
well, whatever. Hey, I've been there, and I can tell you they have the tiniest fucking streets ever, bro. And the reason why is because
I went to high school there. You don't need to explain this to me. I know.
Oh, okay.
I used to live there.
Yeah, man. I thought you guys made these fucking streets like for midgets or some shit. I don't know, man.
Well, the problem with older colonial cities is streets are tiny. You know, you ever go to Charleston or, you know, some other old colonial city? Like, you know, I live in Charleston, South Carolina. If you go check the roads in Charleston, like downtown Charleston, where all the old colonial houses are, the streets are like not even you can't even get a bicycle on the streets.
But they got hot women there, dude. So it's all good. It pans out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The problem is most of them are left leaning these days.
Yeah, that is so sad. It's still nice to look at, though.
Matt, I don't have a Californian accent. I'm not from California. I'm from Arizona. That's an insult to me.
Hey, anyways, people are geographically challenged, bro. I mean, seriously.
I know.
So why even try to explain it, bro? Just saying.
Well,
all right.
Just because my grandmother is from California doesn't mean I am. God, no.
Yeah, I had an uncle that lived in California for a while, but then I think he moved to New Mexico or Arizona, somewhere around there.
The only cool thing about living in Brownsville, bro, is you got the bomb food over there, bro. You get food from the motherland up in that motherfucker.
You got tacos. We got
tacos ain't shit, bro. It's all that good Mexican food.
Yeah.
Oh man. And I'm gonna tell you something. The one type of Mexican food I really, really love, and there's very, very few people that know how to make it, is Oaxacan food. That's Oaxacan food. Yeah, Oaxacan food is fucking bomb, bro. I was like, oh hell yeah! You can tell them because they're little short, little dudes that look like they came from the movie Apocalypto and shit. That's how you can tell.
Apocalypto, I remember that.
Apocalypto, there we go.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah. They make some bomb ass food, bro. I was like, hell yeah.
Here we go. Let's see if this works. There we go. There's the chat.
Cool.
I don't know if it's working on mobile, but there you go.
I
can see it, but it's still tiny as hell.
Well, it's gotta be tiny.
And I could see when they say hi to you, or they tag you, Night Strike, because I see the red.
I see it. Hi.
There you go. There you go.
My peoples.
Yeah.
So I'll do this for a little while. So we'll just
you are so nice, this. I tell you.
Hey, today's Gary Gizzard's 100th episode.
Yeah, I heard about that. I may have to jump in this evening.
Wow.
Hey, did you see his top 10? His top 10 chatters on Foul Territory.
Yeah, I made the list.
Yeah, you made it, and I was like, "Oh, Nice Trick's on there."
But I will tell you this right now. You know who Gizzard Gary's first patron was?
No,
Nice.
It was me.
You? Oh,
yeah, it was me.
There you go. Cool.
You know, I mean, you can even ask him, and he will tell you. Yes, Night Strike was my first patron. So,
awesome.
You know.
Cool. Yeah, so
you are so nice, I tell you.
That'd be cool.
Everybody should strive to be Night Strike. Just saying.
Yeah, right. I'm sure. I am
such a swell fella.
Yeah, you smart ass.
It'd be incredible if we asked Gary if you were his first patron. He's like, no. Why does he keep telling people that?
That'll probably be what happens. Yeah. Yeah. I get no respect.
Hey, come down there, Rodney Dangerfield. You'll be all right.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Get no respect.
That
guy's awesome, man.
Goes,
they don't have comedians like that.
I miss him. I miss
Oh,
Rodney.
absolutely.
I like the part where he goes like, tough. These people think they're tough. When we played football, when we went after the quarterback, we went for it. We also went with for his family, you know.
Damn.
Like, holy shit.
Nah, man. Sometimes
Rodney was
I
underrated
want to
in his
watch it.
time.
I just watched the movie Old School, man. That movie's cool.
Old School, man. That's the
Old
awesome.
School. That was a good movie. Yeah.
The triple lending.
Yeah. Such a good one. They don't make movies like that no more, man.
You know my boy Blue?
Some movies is just, they don't make them like that no more, and you're just like, oh man.
Yeah.
And now that everything is woke, you can't like do these certain type of jokes and stuff because now it's like hurting people's feelings and stuff. I was like, oh my god, people. No disrespect, but I mean, it's just like, come on, man, it's a comedy, it's a movie,
And
So
nowadays you
Well,
can't
people can't take jokes.
Yeah, you can't do that no more. Like seriously,
Yeah.
stop and think about it. Remember when Eddie Murphy used to make fun of homosexuals back in the day? Oh my god, those are just awesome.
Dude,
and now if you
all
would,
Eddie
if you do
Murphy's
it
jokes
now,
from the 70s and 80s you can't make anymore because people are too fucking sensitive.
Not only that, but now he had to apologize for what he did back in the day. I'm like, I'm not gonna apologize for who I am, man.
I ain't gonna apologize for making a funny joke back then. No, screw yourself.
yeah, and that's what always freaks me out. They're like, what was it, Kevin Hart? He was supposed to host some awards show. I think it was the Oscars or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And then people from the gay community were still going like, oh, but he said hurtful jokes back in 90 something or whatever. And I was like, dude, that was like a long time ago. He's even.
I mean, it was a different time too, man.
He's even apologized and said, hey, that was a different me. I'm not like that no more. And people still don't want to let it go. And that person has to step down and have somebody else do the hosting with her. And that's ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
whatever it says, try watching Blazing Saddles in public today. Yeah, you can't do that either.
That would be hilarious, man.
Yeah.
The Twitter and all of the social media would just go on, go mad,
Blazing Saddles.
A black sheriff? Man, that would just cause controversy right there. Yeah. History of World Part 1.
So Blue Steel 44 is out there saying Trump 2020. Yep. Trump 2020.
Trump 2020?
Anybody see the debate last night?
Yeah, I watched it.
I saw some of it.
I thought Trump smoked Biden last night.
Well,
I don't know if I think
what really hurt Biden. Well, one is his kid because he's a fucking dumbass. But two is when they started talking about fracking, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like where I live it's oil. It's all about oil here, man. We produce pretty much all the oil for the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So you start talking about that, and you're gonna lose a lot of people. Like some congressperson from New Mexico, she's pretty much like not even trying to go with Biden anymore. She's like, hey, look, I'm steering away from it because like in New Mexico, that's part of our economy, and if you start saying that you didn't agree with fracking and all kinds of stuff,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big deal, man.
Yeah, I like when Biden shorted out there when Trump's like, so you want him to, get rid of fracking, and Biden's like, that.
You noticed last night, Trump answered the question and actually used facts. And whenever they asked Biden a question and whatnot, he always just danced around the topic like a standard politician. He never gave a straight answer. Or even a lying answer.
Come on, Trump is notorious for doing the same thing, bro. Because
he did the same thing last night.
Yeah,
there's several instances.
When they started talking about the whole coronavirus crap and how he's gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started talking
Well-
about how great other people did stuff, and I'm like, dude, just answer the question. Stop being slip Rick. Man. I don't want to hear a story. Just tell me, just give me an answer, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
But
Trump has done that in the past, but last night he tried to stay on point, and
But-
I think he did a pretty good job.
yeah, but he does that on the rally. On the rally, he just goes off, bro. I
Well,
love watching his rallies because I'm laughing my ass off all the time because they're so hilarious.
Like, you know, his rallies is just him to basically, the reason why he does that and goes off the cuff on his rallies because it's how he gets people to it's how he boosts morale. Okay,
Yeah,
more or less. And I see the way he does it. I know he goes off the cuff. He goes off topic a little bit, a lot during his rallies.
yeah,
But
he does that a lot in his rallies.
But if you watch the rallies, yes, they are entertaining. But the people that go there for the rallies, they're happy. They're glad he's doing it. I've watched a lot of his rallies, and I've not seen anyone ever boo unless they were booing at something he said about someone.
Yeah.
It's something bad they've done.
Yeah,
That's the only time anybody at his rallies ever booed. Quite honestly, I'd go to one of his rallies if it was nearby. Honestly,
absolutely. Well, actually, he came to my town, but it was a close rally, and it was a small one that he did. So it just sucked. But like yesterday, I made a comment on.
No,
Facebook.
he doesn't, man.
Huh?
Matt was asking if Trump was still just left coded. No, he got over it. He's done.
Oh yeah, he's good. No,
he got good treatment.
So yesterday, I made a comment about Biden, right? And I put it on Facebook. Go, is it just me, or does he look more like Fire Marshal Bill every time I look at this fool? and people were fucking dying, bro. They were just dying. And then I come to find out that Jim Carrey is doing Biden on SNL. I had no idea, bro. And it made it even worse. It was like people were just dying. Like, but to me, it's just like, let me tell you something. Let's just say we put some kerosene on the shirt and light you on fire. Like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV anymore other than, sci-fi stuff because quite honestly, everything on TV these days has gone.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where we can't do anything without politics in a way. I mean, before we used to have sports, and sports was kind of like the
holy grail
way to get away from all the politicians. But now they're all involved in that shit too, and it's like, oh man.
I know that's the thing that
people give me shit for playing video games, but why do you think I play video games? It's so I can get away from all this bullshit, to get away from this mundane shit, and actually think about something else for a goddamn change.
And then the only sports you want to watch is like the PBA, the Professional Bowlers Association. Like,
hey,
fuck, dude,
no, I've always watched that because my family's always been real big into bowling. My dad is good enough that if he actually ever got off his ass and went out and did it, he could be professional.
Every time I look at that shit, it just reminds me of the movie Kingpin, where Homer's got that fucking rose in his fucking
Yeah, that's a good movie, but I've always liked bowling. My dad liked it. My grandfather liked it as well. My grandfather started the whole tradition too.
No, don't get me wrong. Bowling is fun. It is fun.
I mean, I like watching it, especially if you watch the sometimes they'll do tournaments where they have to do nothing but trick shots.
Yeah,
that's good. That is good. That's entertaining right there.
What's really bad is now we gotten to the point where we're doing like ESPN Ocho fucking sports, like fucking the cornhole championship. I'm like, who the fuck watches this shit? Like, I'm not gonna watch that shit. Cornhole fucking championship.
No, I won't. I won't watch it. I'd rather play cornhole than I would like to watch it on TV because it's just a beanbag you're throwing into a freaking hole.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like,
I mean, it's more fun to play than it is to watch. I need at least a beer or two if I'm going to sit there and watch a whole game and not play.
Oh yeah.
No.
Just remember, if you go bowling with an Amish guy, you're going to bowl 15 frames, not 10.
Oh yeah, because they're perfectionists.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Oh
Love
boy,
honest people.
all right. But yeah, that's overall. Back to the original topic. I think Trump did well. Yeah, he had a few moments that you kind of had to say you're doing the same thing they're doing, and then he goes back around says, "See, look what Joe." He even pointed Joe out. See, he's not answering the question. He's not answered any question. He's being a normal politician. I'm not a normal politician. I will answer the question.
Yeah, but where I could see him like get really, really annoyed is every time he brought up this thing about you've been in office, you've been doing this for 43 years, and it seems to me like every time he brings that up, like Biden gets pissed. Like you can see it in his face, like he hates the fact that he keeps bringing that crap up. But it's true, man. Like seriously, you watch, a video of Biden back in the day when he had color hair and he was wearing 1970s. He had that Bobby Boucher fucking suit back in the day.
Bobby Boucher.
Like, God damn, bro, how long you been in this bitch?
Right.
I still laugh when he called the Proud Boys the poor boys.
Oh yeah.
I was like, who's that? Who's that? A new group?
Hey, that must be those cholos, orale, poor boys from East LA.
The poor
Orale.
boys.
No. They're from South Central Phoenix.
Oh wow, that's better.
So,
But you stop and think about it. The problem is that's a big ass organization, man. You want to go piss off those guys? Like,
and I've done some digging, and Never Enough Ammo's also done some digging on that organization. They're not actually a white supremacist group.
No,
they're just a group of people who were on 4chan and Reddit that started making a bunch of memes. And then they turned those memes and whatnot, and they turned into a patriot group instead. And because somebody loves our country and they're patriots, apparently that the left think they're far right and they're white supremacists because they're patriotic and they love this country. Because Because the left don't love our country.
And majority of them are veterans too.
Yeah.
Because even they've even approached me about joining that group, and I was like, no, I'm good, man. I don't want to join anything. I don't even want to join the BFW. I'm like, I don't want to be fucking drinking beers with everybody. And they're like, I don't know, man. I kind of like stay away from all that crap, But that's just me. I'm just antisocial.
Yeah, I'm sure you're antisocial. That's why you're sitting on the internet in front of your cell phone or computer talking to people. So antisocial.
Absolutely.
Well, I said, he doesn't mind talking. He doesn't want to look at anybody.
That's right. You tell him about the.
I'll wear a mask next time for you.
No, I mean, in the aspect of actually, engaging with certain people. I mean, like certain people, like-minded people like you guys, and veterans, it's not a problem. But there's other people that are just a little too liberal for my taste, and I'm like,
your whole problem is, and I hate to say this because I have a couple of family members that live out there, and they're Republican as well, yeah, especially in Sacramento, which is like it's a needle in a haystack right there. But your whole problem is you're surrounded by libbies out there.
Oh yeah. So it doesn't.
I mean, you can't get away from them. I mean, literally, you walk out the front door and you can trip over one.
Okay, yeah. If you want to put it that way. But I mean, it's not that bad in my county. In other places, yeah, that's why I don't like going to LA, and I don't like going down to the coast because it's just loaded with them, and it's like. It's pretty crazy.
Last time I was in LA was 95.
It probably hasn't changed much, homie. I'm just saying.
No, they just got better Wi-Fi there.
They got LED lighting and all their shit.
They got LED lights now instead of analog lights. Yeah,
they got to be energy efficient, bro.
Right. Right. Even though it's got to be energy efficient, even though that shit costs more and hurts the environment more to make than the standard.
It's like this
incandescents.
whole thing that they keep talking about making electric cars. Okay,
Yeah.
if you make all these damn electric cars, they all run by batteries, and all those batteries are toxic as hell once they're all done. How are you going to dispose of all those toxic fucking batteries?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good question.
Well,
Here's
the thing. What people don't, those people out there are either they have too much money and no sense whatsoever, But the problem about making, electric cars in general, and this has always been the case, is they do that because they're trying to get rid of the carbon footprint. And unfortunately, when you make an electric car, just making an electric car to take a gas car out of the equation does not, replace one car equally with another car in the carbon footprint, because it takes 2 or 3 times the amount of resources to build the electric car as opposed to the gas car.
Yeah, like my oldest daughter is like going to, oh, Dad, I should buy me a Tesla. I'm like, why are you buying that overrated golf cart? Like, seriously, and those things suck. You're buying a car that's 3 times as much as any other regular car, and then wait fucking 5-6 years when you gotta take those batteries out. It's gonna cost you another $16,000 to fucking get those things off of your car.
Mhm.
Put new ones in there. Did you really get your money's worth out of it? Probably not.
Apparently, DM Foss says his carbon footprint size is 12 EE. Well, congratulations, DM Foss.
Well, thank you. So kind.
Yeah. Kingpin says the first electric car was invented in 1884. That is correct. But back then, everybody was using, at that point, I think the only type of battery they had was lead acid batteries. And
dude, all of a sudden we became Jeopardy in here.
And nowadays in electric cars, they're using lithium ion batteries, which are great as long as you keep them at a certain temperature. But you remember how those Samsung phones had batteries that exploded?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. The reason that happened is because during the general use of those batteries, those batteries got way too hot. And when lithium-ion batteries get way too hot, they explode. So the reason why with Tesla cars and just electric cars in general, they're using lithium-ion batteries, and that's great. But they also have to have a cooling system for those ion batteries. Otherwise, guess what? Explode.
Ooh, can you imagine I start going on the 405 and all of a sudden I see one of these things just blow up? That'd be awesome.
That would be interesting to see the whole battery pack blow out.
Video. Yeah, that would suck.
Well, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to electric vehicles. Okay, I love electric vehicles. They're cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind having one myself. I'm just saying,
if it's a golf cart, yeah.
No, not even a golf cart. If I was going to get one, I'd get something like a Chevy Volt, like a used Chevy Volt, just because of the factor that you also have gasoline in it too, in case the battery runs out.
Well, I wouldn't consider it as a golf cart. I would consider it as a bumper car. Electronic.
Yeah,
bing.
But the point is, trying to replace one type of car with another just because you think it's great. Yeah, you're going to replace gasoline with electric, but what you don't realize is the coal factories and the nuclear power plants have to burn more coal and produce more power with nuclear fission in order to power those damn things. You're going to have to build at least 2 or 3 more nuclear reactors in California in order to offset all of those electric vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good times.
Well, I hope you. All I say, Mario, is I hope you like glowing in the dark.
Good.
Oh,
I'll take nuclear facilities of history for 500.
That is the daily double.
Yeah.
Good times, guys. Good times.
I mean, The Nissan Leaf is also a decent car. I mean, if I'd go, it's not a great car.
No, it's not.
It's decent.
Not a good car at all, bro. Sorry.
I didn't say it was great or good. I said it was decent. That's about as far as it goes.
I wouldn't buy that shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but again, you don't want an electric car. Just if you don't have to live in California, don't buy an electric car.
Here's a question:
No,
out of
but
all the,
I think you're thinking that it's just a California thing. I hate to break it to you, but those things are everywhere now.
I know they're everywhere. I understand, but even out in my area, they still don't have a lot of charging stations. I mean,
no.
you're not gonna find an electric vehicle charging station unless you go to like a Walmart.
Yeah, exactly. And I just don't get it. It's just like they also tried. They tried also with what's that other type of fuel source?
They were trying helium,
CFE or whatever the hell it is. What's the name of that? I forgot.
Before they tried with electric, they were trying.
Yeah, it looks like propane. Yeah, you're right.
Hydrogen. No, hydrogen cars. Hydrogen.
Oh, hydrogen. No, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, and the biggest problem that they had is that there's not that many charging stations, and now they've been kind of trying this whole thing of making fuel out of corn. What do they call that? Biodiesel?
Ethanol.
Oh, ethanol. And
but they've been adding that to your gasoline too, just to try and offset some of the gasoline and whatnot, and that's great. But that also, I hate to say it, but if you're using an older on like a small engine, or you're using an older engine that has a carburetor, ethanol-based gasoline will gum up that carburetor like nothing. You're gonna have to clean that whole carburetor out before you can use it again. Ask me how I know.
Because you did it.
I had to.
Man.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Where's the video for it? I didn't see it.
I don't put that shit on video. Nobody likes seeing. No one likes seeing me tear engines apart.
Come on, man. But yeah, I don't know. It's just regardless of what people. I mean, I get it. You want to try all different alternate means of fuel for transportation, but I don't know, man. It seems to me like we are taking too much of a hype into this whole electric thing, and they're not looking at the bigger aspect, which is batteries and everything. That I mean, unless they make a battery that can last you 10 or 15 years, then I could see that working. But I don't think the technology in batteries is gotten that good.
Well, I'm going to ask you something, and if you're still under a non-disclosure with the government, you don't have to answer. But what kind of engines did they have in Humvees? Were they diesel or gasoline?
They're all diesel.
They're all diesel. Okay. Now, are they run on literally anything type of diesel engines like the Modusas have, or
they can run? They can run on jet fuel like JP8. They can run on diesel, and they can run on biodiesel too.
Yeah, and here's the thing about biodiesel. Biodiesel will run on in any diesel engine. Period. Okay, but the thing is, the only problem with biodiesel is it's a bit more viscous than normal diesel is, so you can't use rubber hoses and rubber O-rings. You literally have to use all synthetic ones because the biodiesel will eat away at the rubber hoses and the rubber O-rings. So you don't want to use it, unless you have synthetics.
I mean, to be honest with you, the military always uses a fuel that they can get the most miles per gallon for everything. Because you stop and think about it, a lot of stuff in the military uses big engines like tanks, like personnel carriers, helicopters. And
I meant the half track, not the Modus. I was thinking about the gun mounted on one.
What?
I remember looking up, the engines in half tracks and other military trucks, that basically they had diesel engines that ran off of everything from just diesel to like kerosene.
I mean, you can run kerosene on it, but I wouldn't want to do it. That's scary shit right there.
Yeah.
I mean, anyways, well, I mean, isn't kerosene really hard to make anyways? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but you can get it anywhere right now. So
yeah, yeah, but
I mean, you can get it at Walmart.
What I don't like about kerosene is it's highly flammable compared to diesel, and that's the thing that bothers me with it. Yeah. But no, I mean, yeah, the way the military made a lot of their vehicles, they made it to be able to run on all those types of fuels because we kind of remember all the issues that we had in World War II, where fuel was kind of it was kind of like a gift, like it was like gold, man. Just trying to find fuel was really hard, and so many people had to ration, whether it was metal or oils from like cooking oils and all kinds of crap to fuel, because we just didn't have the reserve that we have now. So, but at the same time, I just think that most people need to really be careful, because you can't rely on the government to always be there or have all the resources you need. You need to be able to at least self-sustain yourself for between 3 to 7 days, I would say, in order for you to, maintain, at least maintain yourself. Usually I would usually say by the third or fourth day, usually the government has already some sort of plan set up to, bring supplies or whatever the case may be. I mean, I think we also learned a lot from Katrina, because that was a complete shithole. And we made a lot of mistakes in that. So it's interesting. I mean, that's the good thing about a lot of the mistakes that we make, is that we learn from a lot of the stuff that we do, just so we don't have the same problems again, especially with all these hurricanes that are happening right now in the Gulf of Mexico, which is crazy.
Oh yeah. They just come out of nowhere, man.
Yeah, don't you guys have another one that's coming up?
Another what?
Another hurricane.
I think so. I thought I heard something about it.
Yeah, I mean, I know where you're at. You're more on the west side of the Texas Panhandle, but I know that still affects you guys, especially when you get a huge storm that covers a lot of ground. You get all this all this rain, and I know that, fortunately, a lot of the I don't know how it is now, but I remember back in the day, like Corpus Christi had a hard time with the irrigation and stuff like that, because they're just not built to handle so much rain. But in reality, it has to adapt, because it's a pathway to all the hurricanes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I live in an area where we get hurricanes often too. So.
Oh, you're on the east side, East Coast?
Yeah, I'm in Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina gets nasty, but freaking.
I am far enough inland, though, that even if a hurricane does hit head on Charleston, I don't have to evacuate. I'm far enough inland.
Right.
So
I mean, that's a blessing too. But I think that the bigger aspect that everybody needs to look at is your levee system, and how they're going to be able to hold that much water, and that's always the biggest problem.
Yeah.
I don't think we have a levee system. I'm not sure.
Oh, is it canals?
No, they don't. I don't think they have any of that stuff here in South Carolina.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
No,
well,
it's a different.
They probably got it. They probably already, engineer something where they can handle that much water. I mean, especially if you live in a town where you're susceptible to, high winds and a lot of water. I think that the one city that hasn't learned their mistakes, well, there's two. One is Houston, and the other one is New Orleans. They for some reason always continue to have the same problems.
Yeah, Houston floods not all the time. The last hurricane that went, my cousin had video recorded that water came into the house. I was like, damn, dude. I was like, it always happens,
Yeah, but I think it's also. I mean, we understand that a lot of it has to do with how the city is structured and all kinds of stuff. But
Yeah.
come on, man, you got to make something to uh to be able to withstand all that water. I mean, if anything, I would tell those guys, those city planners, I would tell them, why don't you go to Oregon, and I mean, go to Portland and go to Seattle. Those cities are built to handle that much rain. Everything that they've done is built it so that they continue to withstand all that rain that comes in, because Seattle gets pounded with water every year. It's like,
Mhm.
I mean, that's what I would do, but I mean,
All
not
right,
in
I
charge.
will be right back. So you guys continue talking, and
Okay.
keep PG-13.
PG-13.
Yes,
Try.
mother. Thank you.
Try. Thank you.
Thank you.
Get Night Strike demonetized. Let's go.
Yeah.
We'll be back after these messages. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, but it's just interesting how things are going on in this world.
Yeah, it's real weird, man. And every year it seems to change more and more into weirder ways,
I mean, I do feel that we do have some sort of issue with climate change and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
it seems to me like they want us, like the United States, to always be the the uh, the the country that does all these changes. But
Yeah.
why are we not asking the same from China and India, which are very
Yeah.
huge
All right.
there's huge populated countries. Why don't we try to say, all right, look, we'll do this, but you guys got to do this as well. We can't beat ourselves up and at the same time not hold a lot of these other countries accountable for their stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's just like how the Paris Agreement said that China wouldn't do anything until 2030, and that some other countries wouldn't do anything until 2030. And I'm like, well, why should the United States stop when countries are way worse than we are? I mean, go to China. You can't
Mhm.
breathe there because of all the smog. It's
I know.
worse than LA.
Mm.
Yeah, and they showed one of the rivers that they have over there, and they showed the
I
before
wouldn't
and
call
after.
that a river.
Well, whatever it was, but all their water is dark red, like ocean
Some
spray,
blood.
great freaking like that ocean spray kind of
Cranberry
red
juice.
on their water. You're like, damn.
Don't drink that water. Trust me,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not a good idea.
Also Doom's Lakes of Blood.
It's Kool-Aid.
Boom. Yo.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not cool.
Oh, yeah.
I still
Kool-Aid.
think about Dane Cook talking about the Kool-Aid man. Dude, I die laughing every time he says that.
That's a good bit.
That's funny. Oh yeah. Kool-Aid. There's the Kool-Aid man.
So,
Oh yeah. So much shit going on TV wise, everything social media wise. It's just getting too crazy, man.
Kingpin is saying that the air in LA is much better than it was. I don't know. Mario, what do you think?
It is better compared to how it was. It's because of a lot of the. I think a lot of it has to be attributed to people changing their behaviors and stop, and the fact that they got rid of a lot of old vehicles and stuff like that. Plays dividends.
Cash for Clunkers. Yeah, I remember that.
They still do that. So, all right. Comments from the side. People in China have been wearing masks for years. Too bad we can't trust them. Trust any long-term information they have on that. Well, it's not just China. Japan's done it. A lot of countries.
Korea.
A lot of the Asian countries. Yes, South Korea. And we don't talk about North Korea. But
Yeah.
but South Korea's done it. Japan's done it. Even the Philippines have done it. The reason why a lot of them wear masks is so they don't get the flu, or sometimes people wear masks in those countries because they get bad allergies. Like I have bad allergies too. So there's multiple reasons for those masks. Not everyone wears them though. It's mandatory. Yeah. It's not not mandatory. It's voluntary.
Mm-hmm.
Getting my terms mixed up. I'm sorry.
Not a problem.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yes, Sam of Anarchy's right. Thailand's done it too, but watch out in Thailand. I'm just saying.
Thailand.
So, go ahead, Mario.
Oh yeah, Unfortunately, like where I live, that we have one of the worst air quality, and it's not really. Well, a lot of it has to do with LA and their pollution coming up here, but also we had the fires. It really affected us because we live in a valley, and the air just gets stuck in the valley, and it's horrible. So I'm like, I told the wife, like, we need to get the hell out of this place because I already have pulmonary issues, man. I'm like, I need to get the hell out of here. This is not working for me. So, I would be great if I could just get the hell out of the state. I've really been looking into Oklahoma because it seems to me like it's a pretty good state for gun laws. What do you guys think?
It's good. It's good, but they will ask you if you've just jumped over the fence.
You know what? I'll be like, hey, man, I'm legal, okay? You guys want to know the funniest shit ever, man? I was in, I was still active duty, and I took leave because I went and got my naturalization ceremony done, right? And
wait, you weren't a citizen before?
No, I was a resident alien.
Okay.
And
mine was like that too.
Yeah, and
the army.
So I went in there, right, and I came back. I get back to Fort Hood, and I go see my platoon sergeant, and I be like, I ain't got to run fast no more. I'm legal now. Fuck you guys. Dude, I never heard him die laughing so long, man. He was like, dude, that was hilarious, bro. I was like, I know, man. I just had to say it.
Yeah, a friend of mine, when he graduated from high school, he had joined the military and stuff, and he became a citizen once he joined the military. And he went through the whole process and stuff, and then he got stationed in Alaska, Fort Wainwright, Alaska.
Oh God, that place sucks.
Yeah, he was there for 4 years, man. It's like I said, when he saw snow, it was like, wow, snow. Second day, yeah, good snow. Third year, yeah, snow. Then after that, fourth year, I hate snow. I can't stand it.
Yeah, you hate the snow.
Now, did he ever have to shovel the snow?
That I don't know.
I'm sure he did.
Because you like snow until you have to shovel it off your driveway.
Yeah. No, I remember I busted my butt in Fort Lewis, Washington. I had no idea what black ice, but I found out the hard way. So I was just walking, bebopping, whatever, and I didn't see that they had this black ice, dude. And I swear to God, I flipped over.
Oh,
yeah, I flipped back.
Did you fall on your back?
And I hit my head on. It knocked me out, bro. And then luckily there was somebody walking by. They're like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I'm like, "Hello, kill me." Yeah, no, it knocked me the hell out. I actually got a concussion out of it. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, I just.
And they told me, you never heard of black guys? Like, yeah, I heard of it, but I never had to step on it. And yeah, it was interesting, man. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of work when it comes to all that snow, man. You got to shovel it. You get that off your windshield. And the salt has got to be the worst, man, because that thing is like, doesn't that thing tear up your cars too? Like it eats the metal.
It'll eat the metal from your cars too. That's why in a lot of states that's why a certain set of states are known as the Rust Belt. That's why.
Can't they use something else other than salt?
No. Salt is the only thing that works on snow.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
just
God. That's horrible, man. Because
Yeah.
then,
There's
you
a
know,
bunch of stuff that they put down. They have pre-mix that they throw on the roads, salt. They put down sand for the extra traction and whatnot, but like the pre-mix and the salt are what's there to one. The pre-mix helps prevent the ice building up in the first place. The salt goes down to cut through it when it is building up, but that pre-mix. Like, have you ever seen driveway heat? Well, I know Mario probably hasn't, but I don't know about you, Night Strike.
Seen what?
Driveway heat. It's it almost looks like styrofoam, but that's some pretty neat stuff too.
No, because when I was living in Louisville, all I had was they just all use salt because it's the cheapest.
anyways, they use horse carriages in Louisville, bro. They don't need to. The struggle's real over there.
No. I think you're thinking northern Indiana where the Amish live.
No, man. I'm talking about Louisville, man. Some places you can only pass a freaking horse carriage in there.
No, you can't.
I'll just give you a hard time, bro.
Yeah. Very, very funny. But when you have to go and buy an electric car because you can't have a gasoline car anymore, I'll be the one laughing.
No, that's never gonna happen here, bro. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it.
2023.
Yeah, well, I hope to God I'm out of here.
more like 2035, you know.
All right.
Yeah, but you know, here's my thing. I see so many things wrong with that law. Like it violates the Free Trade Commission, whatever the hell it was. Because somebody was telling me about that. It's like, I mean, if somebody wants to challenge this in the court, like California's going to lose. Well, and the thing about it, California,
It's also violates the right to commerce.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, sir. No, what it is it's California comes up with other kooky laws, and then somebody challenges in the court and they lose, and that's something that's not really talked about a lot. But California has been sued a lot and has lost a lot because they're freaking morons. Because they think that they're freaking fairy dusting and like, oh my God, we can come up with this and this will be great. No, and then somebody, you know, at a federal level tells them, no, you cannot do that, and slap their hand. And it's like, yeah, you guys are morons. But it's good. I mean, I'm hoping that this new injunction that they did on the assault
weapons ban.
That I hope it goes through because it's a chain reaction to so many other things that they really have to whether California likes it or not, they have to go through Judge Benitez because Judge Benitez is the only federal judge that handles all these type of cases that deal with Second Amendment. So believe me, like that guy, the state that state attorney, he freaking hates him, dude. Like he says that guy is his biggest pain in the ass ever. But I'm like, my thing is you just can't continue to you know, take away the rights of people and you think it's good, you know, and you can just create whatever you want, you know.
Say what you will about it, but I really hope Amy Coney Barrett gets confirmed so that, you know.
Oh, she is going to get confirmed, bro. She already got the votes.
We have somebody on the Supreme Court that is a bit more pro-gun than Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Kavanaugh looks like a nerd, dude. I don't see that dude ever holding a weapon. I'm just saying. You know, I can see Amy Coney Barrett having her little freaking 38 special, like, hey, I gotcha.
I mean, as far as the Second Amendment is concerned in the Supreme Court, the only two people I knew I could count on was Gorsuch and, you know, now it seems Barrett.
Yeah. She is amazing, bro. Oh my God. I watched the hearing and she had, I mean, every time they try to give her any kind of things, you know,
she just threw it back at them.
Oh yeah, she threw it right back at him. It was great. I was loving it.
She went with textbook dictionary answers just to treat them like the idiots they are.
Yeah, Exactly. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved it a lot.
And since the Democrats refused to vote on it entirely, just use the nuclear option.
Dude, it's so childish, bro. It's so fucking childish. I mean, the Democrats, they don't get their way. Oh, we're just gonna boycott. You guys can handle it. I'm like, oh my God. Can you guys start being freaking adults in the table? Like, seriously, man. It's whole. I'm just saying. That's just me. That's my frustrations with the Democratic Party. It's not that
I've got more frustration than that, but I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just that childish, man.
All right.
Yeah, that's the way these people are. It's just crazy.
Crazy, I tell you. Crazy.
Crazy.
So, we've been going for an hour and 5 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, time flies, man.
I know, right?
It's crazy, man.
But, things will get better. Things will get better.
Yeah.
Or they'll get worse, and we'll be cursing.
I think after this, we have to wait till after this whole election thing, to be over with, and whoever wins. But we got to do what we get. We got to keep fighting. Keep doing stuff.
I think we'll probably take a breather, but it won't be for very long.
Yeah. That way, once
because we can't just. I know not everyone's going to agree with me on this, but I understand that you can't just keep fighting and fighting and fighting without having a breather every now and then. Yeah. There's just no way. There's just no way. Yeah, some people are going to stop fighting because they need a breather. So.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, yes. Patriots never stop fighting. You need to understand that.
That's right.
A true patriot is always going to fight.
I don't want to fight.
I'm ready to whoop somebody's ass. I haven't shot in anger since 2009, bro. I'm down.
Man, I wish I could have been there for that one. and here's where you say, no, you don't. Those were shitty times.
Yeah, those were great times. I miss them, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I watched this video on YouTube when they talk about why do veterans miss war, and I'm like, man, we miss that shit because it's the grind, it's the people you were with. It was like those are the people that no matter what, politics goes out the way. It's just it's you and me, and then let's make this happen, and let's survive to this, man. And it's kind of hard to explain it, but unless you've done it yourself, but it's that's the reason why we call each other like brothers or sisters, because it gets to that level, it gets to the level where you just feel like you're that's your brother and he's got your back no matter what,
Yeah.
It's
you're watching each other's back. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I do miss war. I do miss being in Iraq and pissing people off because it was awesome. That was like one of the best times of my life, man. I'm telling you, it really was.
Was it really super hot over there, man?
Oh hell yeah. Let me see. One time I was doing gate guard. Not gate guard. I was actually taking care of the. I was in charge of security in the airfield because I was part of a unit that does. These guys don't exist, if I want to put it that route.
Okay.
And I'm in charge of security, right? And I'm sure you guys have heard of the 160 SOAR. And if you guys haven't heard of them, they're the guys. They're the aviators that do all the guys for the special forces, right?
Oh,
right. The
Night Stalkers.
Yeah, the Night Stalkers.
Yeah. So
I come in, and I'm guarding the little birds, and I got all the CH-47, the real nice ones they got, the Blackhawks. I got all that shit. I got the Predators around me. I'm like, dude, this is the shit. Like, who the fuck gets to do this crap? But man, it was 148, bro, at 1500, which is like 3:00 in the afternoon. I was fucking dying, bro. I mean, honestly, everything, like the whole air just like sucks you in, man. You know, and you're drinking water like there's no business, man. You're like constantly just drinking off your Camelback, and I mean, you finish the Camelback, and I mean, it's bad because you're not urinating. I mean, it's like your body is soaking everything in, bro. And
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like you just evaporate everything, you know.
Yeah, it's like, think about like when you open the oven, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about you being inside the oven and they open that thing up. That's how hot it gets, bro. Like it was 7:00 in the morning and it's already 101. You're like, what the hell?
Jeez.
It's nuts over there, bro. Yeah, and it's crazy. Iraq is so crazy that in the wintertime they get snow, and I'm like, oh, this is crazy. So you have to have everything.
Yeah, and it's like at night it gets cold and stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
you know,
it gets
like that in the
cold.
winter.
Yeah,
that's what I hear and stuff, and it's just like,
really
wow.
cold.
Yeah,
that place is weird. Same thing in Afghanistan. Afghanistan's the same way, bro. It's hot as hell during the day, and at night it's just blistering cold, man. And you're freaking hating life. It's just those
but
are like.
Is it a dry heat or is it a humid heat?
It's a dry heat.
Well, then it's no different than being in Arizona.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. And if you really think about it, like one thing I loved about those two places is that they reminded me so much of Arizona and Utah. Just beautiful. You know, like northern Arizona where it has a little bit of green and it has, you know, a little bit of sand and it's it's gorgeous, man. And like there are certain parts of Iraq that are just so beautiful. You never would think that you know, you're in Iraq, man. You got these big old palm trees and high grass, and it's like, where the hell am I at? And they're like, no, you're in Iraq, dude. It's a very interesting place, bro. It really is.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it whatsoever.
It really is. You know, the funniest thing, I mean, it wasn't funny, but it was just odd to me, is that whenever they have a big rain or whatever, the women would go out there and pick up salt. So what happens is that the ground will produce so much water, the water would turn into salt, and they would pick up the salt and you know, clean it up and resell it. And I'm like, that is the weirdest crap ever, man. I mean, we're talking about like mountains of freaking salt, man.
Dang.
Yeah, it was crazy. It tripped me out.
Want to buy some salt? Fresh today.
Yeah.
Make fresh today.
Yep. All right. I think it's a good stopping point right there. So,
with salt?
With the salt. Salt. I'm getting salty.
Salty, yes.
Too salty. So, we'll see you guys later. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. And, we'll see you on Tuesday for Hit or Miss. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. So, take it easy, guys. Everybody.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one. See you on Gizzard's chat tonight.
Yep. Remember to check out Foul Territory on the Gizzard Gary's channel this evening. What time is it, George?
I don't know. It should be around 8, shouldn't it? 8 or 9?
8 or 9 Central. Something like that.
Okay.
So, check that out. Later on.
All right. Well, I'll be watching the Dodgers. I hope they don't lose. God damn, we don't need another loss. I'm just saying.
Shut up, be infringed.
Shut up, be infringed.
Shut up, be infringed.
That's right.
There you go. Awesome.
There you go.
Later, guys.
Later, man.
What's this button do?